This summer transfer window has been pure chaos. Liverpool spent like they struck oil. Chelsea bought players like Pokemon cards. And Newcastle, well, they just got rejected over and over again. Spurs, are you being serious? Which club actually had the best window? Let's break it down. Welcome to Charlotte's Football Lens. Let's begin with Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool spent 451 million smashing Chelsea's 2023 record. But I think it makes sense. The Alexander Isak deal for 120 million. The big goal scorer is finally here after 4 months of transfer drama. I mean, he even moved out from his house in Newcastle before even joining Liverpool. He is so certain that the move is gonna happen. Like, just imagine in another universe where this deal doesn't happen. Bro's gonna be living on the streets. No idea. But this obviously takes pressure off Mohamed Salah. Personally, I think it's great, and I think he's definitely gonna smash it. But the way that he left, I'm not so on the same page as him though. Moving on, we have Florian Wirtz, the German magician. The creative spark they've missed since Coutinho, maybe? I don't know. But guys, let him have time to adapt to Premier League and he'll be like cooking, trust. Hugo Ekitike. People doubted him because Liverpool spent 90 million on him. Well, I think he shut you guys up in the first few games, didn't he? Talent. Jeremy Frimpong, the heir to Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think it's a completely different profile, but I think he fits the Arne Slott's system well. For me, this is the best transfer window ever done by a defending champion. But it could be the very best if they have managed to sign Marc Guéhi on deadline day. How do you guys rate Liverpool's transfer window? Have they struck oil? And are they gonna win all over again? Are they gonna win a treble? Or let me know down in the comment section down below. Let's go to Chelsea. Chelsea did their Chelsea things again, but this time I feel like they're actually being serious. João Pedro. I mean, finally a striker that can put the ball back to the net, and he has just been scoring every single game that he has played for Chelsea. Like that Club World Cup performance, I am never gonna forget that, bro. Holy. Another Brazilian, Estevão William, or should I call Messinho? He so far, I think he's gonna be the Prince of Brazil, soon the King of Brazil. So that debut at Stamford Bridge, and now his debut for Brazil, all scoring a goal. I mean, come on, bro. That is talent right there, and I feel like he just doesn't know what pressure is. He feel like he's been playing in the Premier League for a long time, which is shocking coming from 18 years old. Whew. Oh, guys, by the way, you guys heard it here first. Estevão William and Cole Palmer will be a deadly duo. You heard it here from Charlotte's Football Lens. Now, we also have Garnacho. I don't know if all Chelsea fans agree with this transfer, but he wasn't originally my pick, and I would have signed Xavi Stevens over him, but here we are. Look, at United, we did see flashes of him doing amazing. I think we Chelsea fans know what happened at the Stamford Bridge, but until Cole Palmer showed up. If you know, you know. But look, Anthony left and he's off there and doing amazing at Betis, so we're gonna to do the same, or he's just, what he is at United. It remains to be seen, but his competition with Gittins and Tarek George, I think he has a chance to starting spot for the left winger. What do you guys think? 2 more transfers I want to cover is Esugo and Hato. I believe they're all raw talents, but with time and playing time, I believe they can go on and become great players. Deadline chaos. First ever time in football history, a player has 2 times here we go. Only Chelsea can do this. Never happened, and just make it happen. Wild stuff. Anyway, I think him going to Bayern is a great move. Less pressure, more time, and he can learn from Harry Kane. So, Jackson, I wish you the best, and go smash it there. Mark Q joined Sunderland for 3 weeks and then came back. Tarek George moved to Fulham, failed last minute. I mean, this is just Chelsea, man. And David Washington is alive? Apparently he is. Also, Xavi Simons we chased him for 2 months and then we just didn't want to sign him. Is it a money problem? But one thing to mention is Chelsea made the most money, 350 million, from sales. That's just crazy. Although we still have freaking Sterling and Disasi at our club, but hey, we did what we could. Meanwhile, all this, Newcastle had the worst transfer window PR of all time. Here are just some names: Kudus, Sheshko, Delap, and Mbumo. Basically, if another club compete with Newcastle, 90% they're gonna lose. But Alenga, Boltemade, and Wissa did come in. The last 2 are for Isak replacement, but I still think Isak is, better. Newcastle learned the hard way. Money is not enough. If you don't have that big club pool, no matter how much money you have, players are not going to join you. Last part, Spurs. Are you becoming serious now? Because this window, it kind of shocked me. Biggest signing, Xavi Simons joining Tottenham Hotspur. I still cannot get over Chelsea chase after him for 2 months and then just said, nah, I'm gonna let Spurs have it. Why do you guys think that's the reason? Let me know down below. I'm really confused. On the other hand, I personally think that he's gonna smash it, and Spurs, you got a really, really good player on you, bro. Take care of him, please. Another player is Mohamed Kudus. So underrated in my opinion. Don't be surprised if by the end of the season, people start talking about Mohamed Kudus as one of the best signings in the summer. Yes, he's just this good. Another one is Joao Panini. I mean, adding that to their midfield with Kulusevski, it's amazing though. Sadly, it didn't work out at Bayern, but hopefully at Spurs, he can show everyone what he has to offer. They also signed Kolomwani, which it's really a very, very good player. I know that everyone is probably just remembering about that World Cup miss, but if you forget that, I really think that he's a good player and he can do well at Spurs for me. And Daniel leaving, is this the start of something great? Or is it just the repeat of the history of Tottenham? Not gonna win anything again in another 18 years. Let me know down below in the comments. So there you have it. Liverpool breaking records, Chelsea rebuilding like crazy, and Newcastle left on red. But which club do you think actually won this summer? Drop your takes in the comments and let's discuss. Charlotte Lens out.